Boom, there we go. Oh, let's start this. So we got a little gauge. Even though we don't really need it no more. Because the other one was cutting off. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. We see everybody jumping in on TikTok. Let me just fix the camera. My man said,
Big Ace,
Big
let's
Ace.
go. Ace, what up,
Said,
baby?
let's go. That's been Ace. That's been his slogan since I know him. Let's go. Yo, that's been Ace joint since I known the brother. Shout out to Ace. Shout out to everybody. On the Sunday, had to cut the label off. No free sponsorship.
You might as well get a sponsorship for that shit.
No free sponsorship.
You drink it all the time.
What's going on, y'all?
Yo, I hope you know. I meant to tell you that I got pork in there too, bro.
They got pork. That got banana in it. if y'all missed last week's show, we had a whole conversation about pork and bananas and all kind of stuff. It was interesting. It's interesting. I told my man that I will eat pork if he come with me to a vegan spot.
Listen, I'm with whatever spot. I'm saying
you pull up with me.
We can pull up to the spot and we just listen. You know me. Wherever we going, we gonna eat. So you pick the spot, we go.
Say no more. I got the spot.
They got Spanish food everywhere, yo. So it's like
and the person who owns it is Dominican.
Oh, so
it's banging, bro. I'm telling you, it's a banging spot. It's a banging spot. But shout out to everybody jumping on. Much love. I'm Spud Brooklyn.
I'm Nate.
And this is the Dungeon Talk. They said ask vegan homie what he eats for protein. No, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan, but I eat vegan. But I do minimize, like I haven't been eating meat and chicken, so I have been eating beans. A lot for more of my protein. But for me, especially working out, I do go back and I'll have a chicken, a lot of fish. I eat a lot of fish, but I do go back for a chicken here and there. So I'm not vegan, but I do like try to balance it. So that's what I do. That's what I do. My man, listen.
I don't know what.
I need that pork.
I was about to tell you. I don't know what vegan is.
My man said I need that pork. Let me just do a little bit of this real quick. They say, yeah, thanks, bro. Much love. So I take it that you are a vegan. Could I ask for someone who is a vegan, is that like you locked in? That's it. There's no other way out of that for you. Is that your all in? Cause it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I do the balance thing, but I would love to hear your input. He said, as long as you got dumplings. Straight up. I hate when Instagram does this, bro.
It froze?
Nah, it blocks me out, and then I gotta do that. I'm just shouting there, headlining a few poke. No, so vegan 3 years. 3 years I hit you. That's deep. That's 3 years. 3 years ain't no joke. I've been a year with no chicken until I had to really go about it. Let's do. Oh yeah, music producers. Yes.
Not me.
Yes, but he is a manager and a creative director. But yes, we are music lovers. We're actually in Shoe Studio. I'm sorry for those on TikTok that continuously see us looking this way. I know the camera's this way, but all the comments on the big screen. So just so we don't look all weird. But yes, we're in Shoe Studio. We do music production, music making, signing artists, helping artists get deals, working out their contracts, all kind of different things. So most definitely, he said, hell no, just curious about eating tacos. I dig it. D, what's going on? So again, I'd like to welcome everybody on the show. If you're new to the Dungeon Talk, we bring living room conversation.
Yes.
And we just invite y'all in. So, yo, Scoobs, what's good? What's good? Wild Styles is in the building. Shout out to Wild Styles, group out of Brooklyn. They doing their thing. Yeah. I had Wild Style. I had Scoops up in the stew. Shout out to Coffee and them too. Most definitely in here. So it was. They got some stuff in the works. So keep a lookout for Wild Styles, y'all, on the chat. You know what I'm saying? Your Shadow was good. So I had. You know, we spoke about last week. We spoke about the Robert Brooks situation, right?
Yes.
And I almost ran into a problem. So after the show, I was cutting up the clips, and then I used a third party company to schedule my Instagram because it's too much for me. I went and I could not find the clips. I could not find none of the clips, bro. So just when I was about to complain about the clips, any other thing I could find, everything about Robert Brooks I could not find, bro.
They took it down?
So they refuse to have the name. I had to dig. So they did post, but they didn't make it. The caption wasn't like directly about that. It was like survival of blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
You know that is you know, you don't even hear about it no more. I wonder what's gonna happen. I really wonder what's gonna happen to those guys.
Yeah. It sucks. Yo, Tony B.
Boss, what up, boss?
What's going on, Bosco? I heard Bosco finished his verse.
Yeah, he finished his verse.
He's finished. I'm right.
Yeah, he finished. He finished. He actually he got a dope verse.
I'm gonna do mine tonight. I got to hear Berg on it, so that was dope.
And he be up here the 25th. He coming.
We gonna be in the stew.
Yeah, we gonna be here.
We gonna be in the stew. Yo, I do want to take this time to just shout anybody, you know, all the day-to-day people just in life that are suffering from the fires. I just want to shout out, man. I got my third grade teacher out there as well, so she's just telling me it's close, but it ain't hitting. So I just wanted to send word on it. I don't even want to stick too long on that topic, but I did want to hit that. I will be, someone said, respect from Oakland. I'm going to be in Oakland. Let me not say too much, but I'm going to be in Oakland next week.
I don't even want to talk about the fires, man. You know, I got like my opinions people might not like, man.
Okay.
And, I just think it's crazy, man. It's crazy that you know, the multi-million-dollar homes is burnt, you know, and I feel bad for everybody that lost a home, you know. But my opinions to this is I'd rather keep to myself, and I don't want to say nothing that's gonna, you know, jeopardize anything that I'm doing and we doing, you know. I just think it's crazy, Spud. It's crazy.
I got a question on that, and I know you said you didn't want to talk about it. I've been seeing people getting arrested, and they saying that, you know, it's this person that's starting fires, and there's tons of video, and you don't know online. I've come to understand you cannot believe almost anything online. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying almost, but you can't believe almost anything online. You know what I'm saying? As somebody said, yo, the real ones knows what's up, and that's kind of what we alluding to.
Yeah, they do. And
that's what we kind of alluding to.
That's the worst part, Spud, that they would just pick a guinea pig and say he started a fire, which they already showed a clip of him getting locked up.
Yeah.
He already was getting locked up, and the man is homeless. That's another thing.
That's an easy sell.
That's an easy Vic.
That's an easy
You know,
sell.
that's an easy Vic. He probably don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a meal now, you know. He don't know. And a lot of things been damaged, bro. A lot of things been damaged, and it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. And those people's houses that got messed up, they got money, man. They got money, man.
A lot of them.
A lot of them got money, you know. And that's why I want to keep my opinions to myself, man, you know. There's a lot of things that people sacrifice, man. You know.
the sad part in situations like this, whichever way it's going, like whichever way it started, whether someone had a gasoline and came up with a plot, whether a lightning strike in the woods, whichever way it's going, I'm not even gonna focus on that. But what I'm gonna say is the people in between the whatevers, a lot of them that got affected will never recover. And I ain't talking about the rich folks. I'm just talking about like the day-to-day person. I watched a video of a dude. Berg, what's good?
Berg, what up, Berg?
I watched a video of a man that was like, I can't, like, they like, yo, you gotta evacuate. And he's like, what? Where I'm going?
That, you see how hurtful that is? And the worst part is, Bud, the insurance, they cut them off.
Cut them off.
How they gonna get their bread back? Where are they gonna get their bread back from? What's more boggling is that they didn't have no water. They had no water, Spud. Like, are you guys serious? But you got money to give to the people that is not from here, right? You got money to take care of the shit that, it's a lot of iffy stuff, man. And I just don't understand what the world's coming to, Spud. I really don't.
You know what the world is coming to, my brother? Content.
It's disgusting, man.
That's it. The world has become one big... The scary part, we always just say, art imitates life. Life is imitating art now. Like everything. There was a time. There was a fine line between social media, and I don't even want to say social media, online. There was online, and then there was real life, right? And there was two worlds, and we enjoyed them parallel, right? We enjoyed them parallel. And they hit a point in the road when it went like this, and now it did this so much, we don't know what's online, what's real, and we become callous to stuff, or we get fooled and duped into stuff, and don't know. It's crazy, bro. We're at some scary times of stuff like that.
You know that you said that online stuff?
Yeah.
I watched something online, and the people are saying that it's burnt down because of the stuff that Hollywood's gonna go to jail. Like, it's getting, like, I don't know what to believe. What's just mind-boggling to me is that nobody got answers. Nobody has answers.
Yeah.
Now that's more crazy to me, especially the people that worked hard to get what the American dream, like they call it, American dream, to go and fire. But back to what we said. And what that back of that Bible says, we die by water and fire.
Yeah, and some people I've seen people online talking about like this is the Sodom and Gomorrah, like replay, and I wouldn't go that far into it, but no matter what happens in life, it's always gonna have those speculations and will we ever really know?
I don't think so.
We won't ever really know. I don't think so. We'll have little clues and little stuff, and we'll have our theories. But again, one of the true facts is there's a lot of people in here who are not gonna recover. And then you got to ask yourself, right? So now, think about in the Bronx when back in the days when the landlords used to have people burn down the buildings
to get the
insurance, and then what they do, they rebuild, and then they could invite or however they want to do it. Now I think LA's on fire right now. LA's on fire. Stuff is burning down. There's gonna be a lot of people who can't recover. Probably still own the plot, the land.
What land?
The burnt land, which is still valuable because I could come in, give you $40K, then build whatever I want, and then we could seize the whole LA and make LA what we want. Like, and I'm not saying that's the case, but we've seen this play, bro. We seen this happen. You know what I'm saying? We seen this happen, and my people and family that are in LA, their whole thing is like, because that's the first thing I did. I got on the phone because the news is gonna tell you what it wants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get on the phone and I'm like, yo, how y'all good? And they were like, yo, we never saw it like this. We never saw it so much inland. They said, yo, it burned in the surroundings. Some places got burned, but it's so inland. And I was gonna say the person name out there, but I'm not. They were like, yo, one of the buildings or something that they went to a job was burnt down. and all the cars that were in front were toasted, but the interiors were left intact. And they were like, yo, we seen so much weird stuff, we don't know what to believe.
How is the car toasted?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not burned.
I don't know. This is what they said. So
and that's
so I don't even know.
That's what's more crazy, Spud. Like, you know, this thing is like blowing, and it looks like Monopoly. You know how you got them little Monopoly pieces and you can knock them off the board and it's just gone. Like, it looks dead. And the more I watch it, the more I see people on there like, yo, I lost everything. But you don't have insurance. You have nothing. Hopefully you got money. If you don't have money, where are you going?
Now, this is me. This is just me. This is just me adding to the theories, right? I'm not a theory. I'm not one of those guys that's always in a theory, but right? If the bigger picture, the people at the top that got the game plan, they know who's insured and who's not. It's known. This is information that can be obtained, especially if you're going into that business of real estate. You know what's out there. So when people talk about those things, it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. But the realism is there are a lot of people who, regardless of the play, that ain't recovering, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real. It's like life is damn near over for them.
Yeah.
And in the rebuilding.
The cars is everything is burnt. The trees, everything.
Everything.
Like, it was on. I seen dudes on the top of the roof with water hoses. Like, what are you doing?
They trying whatever they could.
That's not gonna help. And I always tell people, this the same thing.
But what do you do, bro?
Spud, you gotta leave. It's nothing you could do. Spud, that heat is real.
It is.
That heat is real. So the more, Spud, this is what people don't understand. You sit there with that water hose, you contract heat. Because it's gonna dry up. It's gonna dry up this place. Whatever you sprayed, it's gonna dry. It's not gonna help you. You over here playing the roof, the plants. All you're gonna do is set a fire. The heat is too much.
The heat is gonna. But I mean, like, a person ain't got nothing to do. I mean, I know, but what, like, I can't tell a dude, like, bro, you ain't got.
You gotta go. You get listen. If we were together,
I'm out.
We gonna listen. I gotta tell you. I gotta say, yo, listen. It's time to go. Forget all that.
You gotta go.
Your life is more important.
Yeah.
You know, people are dying to try to save something that you can't save.
You can't save.
Listen, cars you driving, people crashing. Like, you can't save.
You can't save. No, and I get that. I get it. I understand that. But it's hard to tell an individual in that moment where they're looking at, like, they probably just scraped up everything they had to build this house. They have nothing, no savings, no nothing. They're pinching pennies, and then it's like, yo, leave. They're like, if this burn, I might as well die, which is not the best way to look at it. But I could imagine how detrimental to the brain and the psyche that is to see, like, yo, it's coming this way, and I can't move my joint. I can't get it out of here, bro.
You know, that's what I seen, like, on the hurricane. When I did the hurricane, I think that was Sandy. And I went to Breezy Point. You know, one part was like sand and one part was fire. And people would come and be like, yo, my crib was there. Where was your crib? There's nothing here.
I lived in Howard Beach during Sandy.
And that's crazy. So imagine.
Yeah.
To see fire, Spud, and like near water.
Yeah.
Near water, and the water can't help you. And it's spreading, like, and the wind is blowing crazy.
Right off the water.
90-mile-per-hour winds. That's a hurricane.
Yeah.
So when I see them crying, I'm like, yo, bro, like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Like, everything is gone.
That's super tough, bro.
And you know what? And this is why I didn't want to comment on this, but there's a lot of people that are homeless.
Yeah.
That live in that vicinity where them people go up the hill to sit to their house.
Yeah.
You know? And I didn't want people to get offended, but you know what? It would hurt me. You know, I don't even want to say this, man. It's more hurtful to pass a person than a little kid that don't have nothing. And now that people see what you can go through at any given time.
Yeah.
You know, it could happen at any given time in your life. And the situations that people are in now, There's people that you've been passing every day that live on the street that go through that every day.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that has passed, and there's probably some that have just don't pass that take care of people as well.
No, no, it's not about taking care of people, but I just want people need to realize that it can be gone any single day. And we could be in that predicament any day.
Any day. Cherish it.
It ain't about what you got. That's and real. You gotta cherish life. Your life, my life, and the people's life. That's why I say a lot of material things. And look, what you got now. What can you say that I seen you 2 weeks ago that you had that you don't have now?
It's gone.
So how should I look at you? How should people look at you because you was doing things that you...
But and a lot of them that they probably got the insurance, so for them it's like great.
Yeah, they don't. But where you going? Where you gonna go?
Wait, half of them? Yeah. Oh, they in Paris.
But look at the word you just said, Paris.
They in Paris.
Where's the people that can't afford Paris?
No, that's the part.
That's the killer. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. The people that can't afford, to go live life and to help their family, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, that's the endless warp hole of question. Like, what are they gonna do? No one has that answer. Like,
and the top guys, tough. You sit there and ask them, they don't know.
No,
they have no idea. You watch movies and you see the things, people dying and just leaving and going through fires. Like, everything that you see on TV is starting to just come to light. It's coming to light.
Life imitating art, bro.
They make the things on TV and you be like, yo, that's crazy that it's gonna happen, and it actually happens.
Life imitating art, man. I'm telling you, man. The world has become content creation, bro. The entire world has become content creation, bro. Where the most outlandish things that we held sacred or we wanted to push hard for, now it's like we just want it to be visible. It's yo, man, big A said, unfortunately, my brothers, this is the world we live in. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Berg said this is a deep conversation. You gotta cherish life. You do.
Yeah.
You do. And I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. Yes, we have to cherish life. Each step, right? Until you experience a loss of something or something close to you gets lost, the true depth of cherishing will never be met.
You know that you said that if you lost something, you know how when something happens and you be like, yo, I wish I did it better than that.
Yes.
People don't realize, and when people rapping or singing a song, they never really miss you till you dead or you gone.
Yeah.
And people, this is what I say about the situations and people not cherishing the little things. The little things mean more than anything.
They do.
The money, whatever it is. Your happiness, you only live that one time. Now, you living good until that situation happened. Just like they could put you behind bars when they want to,
Yeah.
Do whatever they want. Now, these people in California, I never seen Cali before, so I don't know. I'm from New York City. So when I see things like that, I'm like, all I seen was mountains and big houses. Not the people, I don't know what the people was around it, Yeah. I just seen big houses.
I know what you mean.
And then it was like, damn, it wasn't just a regular person.
Yeah. It's like out of town. When out of town look at New York, first thing that come to mind, 42nd Street. They think we live in...
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you took them through Queens or Brooklyn, that's not their... But that's what a lot of people... So I see where you say you see the hills.
Yeah.
The Hollywood hills.
They don't
and the buildings and the homes. So
when they say Santa Monica, all I know is what I see. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't physically walk the town. So I'm like, wow, those are some big houses. But when they showed the ghetto, they're next to each other and they little houses. No land, no nothing. And you got to pass certain ways to get there. You can't just tell me that you don't see, even if, like, I feel bad. Like, it's a bad situation. And to see people cry is not cool.
Nah,
it's not cool. And it's sad to say, now the world want to come together. Now everybody wants to come together. Now we all the same. Now we all the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't go on your property when we not the same.
When we not the same. Yeah, of course. That's the American way.
No,
that's not, it is.
I understand what you're saying. It is, but that's not the way. You understand? That's not the way.
It shouldn't be the way.
It should not never be the way.
But it is though.
And it's bad. It's bad. The TV makes it worse. I don't know who to believe. I don't know which reporter is like actually.
It's what's trustworthy.
No,
I'm saying? It's like, you ever saw the clip, and they'll like say something, an event happens on the news, and then they cut every different news, and it's one whole same broadcast, the same wording, the same everything. Everything's consistent, and that be because it's programming. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they be like, back to our regular scheduled programming, it's programming. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole situation is bugged out, Spot. It shouldn't.
Yo, Fabe, what's good? Shout out to my dude, Fabe.
It's a bad situation. Like, I don't even think they're gonna recover, bro.
They will.
I don't know how.
They will.
It's gonna.
LA will recover. A lot of people won't. LA will recover. A lot of people won't, bro. And that's been the design in disaster. Lands, areas will recover. I mean, they dropped a whole bomb on Hiroshima. It recovered, but the people didn't. You know what I'm saying? LA will recover, but a lot of folks are gonna be hurt, man. For the rest of them, be hurt, never come back. It's sad. It's sad to say, man. And if anybody on TikTok or Instagram got loved ones or people you know out there, man, confide in them, keep tabs in them as much as you can, man. And there's not much we can do from here, but some words, even if you just the air to hear them speak, or you could Google something because they can't get to their house and get some information. I don't know, man. It's so hard, bro.
It's sad, bro. You know what? It's sad to hear them say that they don't know what to do. The people that's in charge, like that's even more scary. And to hear people say, "Yo, I watched my house go up in flames."
In flames, bro.
And flames, like you can't, like.
That's tough. Berg said, seeing people breaks his heart. He said he been through a few fires, man. He knows that loss for starting from scratch. I could only imagine starting from scratch, like from a fire.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing, Spud, because it's
like you talk about birth certificates, you
everything.
talk about, you know what I'm saying, just and I'm looking at the little things that I'm like, damn, your credit card, your accounts, your money, your pictures, like every single thing.
It's you lose it. Listen, clothes, whatever you're invested in, it's gone.
I will say this though. Not on a callous note. Not on a callous note, but we as a people really got to start looking into the places in which we place ourselves, whether it's living, whether it's friendships, whatever, and do an assessment. Like, for me, I won't go to Cali because I'm not really fond of earthquakes. I seen videos. I don't know. We felt little ones hair trimmers. I seen videos. I wouldn't want to live out there because of that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to come live that. And my pops is in situations like this. He 90 plus. So his tongue game and not that way, but his verbal game is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I remember something happened and I think it was I forgot what it was. It was something that happened. He was like, every year this happens in this region, and these people move there, and now and this is what he was saying at the time. I don't remember what year it was, but he was like, and now they want me to feel bad. You took all your money and did that. And I'm like, Pop, come on, Pop. But I bring all that to say, we as a people, we really got to be mindful. Not just in living situations, in our life situations.
It's a bad situation. Like, if you really took all your life savings, no matter, even if you did like it. Like I tell people, I'm from New York, and I only know things about New York. So I won't go, all I see on the TV, when you look on the TV, certain places, they got hurricanes, tornadoes. I never witnessed that.
No.
I never witnessed that. So me being a New Yorker, I just, I figured my way out around these boroughs.
Yeah. It's like, how much snow we got to shovel?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I know. Snow.
How brick is it?
Yeah, listen, and it's brick all the time. Yeah. In the winter, it's brick. And they don't, just to walk around. It's cold, bro. It's cold. That's all I know. I don't, taking the subways, and I just see a lot of things on TV. And for me, I'm like you. I don't want to go there. I don't want to experience an earthquake.
Nah,
I don't want to, Yeah, I would love to see it and listen, but I gotta go. I have to go.
Yeah. And anytime I've been to California, I fly into LA. My next time I go to California, this is gonna be the only time that I don't fly into LA. But all the times I always flew into LA, and then I maneuvered through California, through LA, man. So I've been out there. I've seen the different layers of the culture. I've been in the hood. I won't say I was in the Hollywood Hills, but I went to some places that were different.
Was it the hood? Hood?
Oh, I was in the hood.
But like hood like here? Or worse than this?
Hood like Boys in the Hood.
Oh, bad. So like here. So it's like you here, but
like hood.
That's why I consider hood.
Hood to the point where they were like, let me see your fit. All right, bro, you good. Like,
oh, that's a different hood. Like, we don't do that here.
Like no, like their hood. Like their hood. Like right now, we would have been like, Nate, we not gonna take you over to that side.
Come crippin'?
We're not gonna take you to that side today, right now. Like me right now, I'm neutral.
You neutral.
I'm neutral. So they were like, all right, you good. Nate, they would have been like, okay, homie, like
you can't go over there.
Check this. Check this out, cuz.
And that's crazy.
Check this out, cuz.
And that's crazy.
We don't think that's a good idea.
But that's crazy. See, I'm from New York. I wouldn't. That's why when people say, "Oh, you gotta experience," I don't want to experience that.
Not everywhere is like that.
But I'm just saying, I don't want to experience that. If I did want to go to California, it got to be somewhere that I know that I'm not gonna,
run into that.
Yeah, I don't want to experience. I don't do it here.
And me going out there, there's been times, like I mentioned a few times on the show, there was times where I was out of pocket, and I didn't know.
Yeah, but that could have cost.
It could have cost me everything. I ain't know. I'm on Slauson like this, walking down, chilling, putting up stickers on poles. I went to the Nipsey spot. It was taped off. People were there looking at me, and I'm like just greeting the town, cause I just felt like my genuine, like I wasn't there for rah-rah, so I felt comfortable. But that's when things go wrong, when you're comfortable.
Yeah.
That's when you get a rude awakening, when you're comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? But every time I was out there, it was love. The only time when I was in California, it wasn't love. It was more in a town called Fountain something. It's off LA, and we went into like the shopping district, and LA was very superficial. You know what I'm saying? I went to a jeweler. Me and my wife, we went to a jeweler, and they had us online. They was only letting like 3 people into the shop at a time. Right? Everyone online was doing this thing where they'll look at a person and they'll be like, okay, maybe a teacher. He looks like he drives a Ford. He's not going to buy anything. Let's watch. And we were online and we heard every single person before we got in, doing this analysis. So when me and my wife got to the door, I was like, damn, I wonder how many motherfuckers behind us done said I drive a Pinto or something, you know what I'm saying? And we went in and I bought a nice watch. And then everybody was looking like, who's that? And then what happened was we went in the day before, so the lady remembered us because she was trying to sell me a watch. And I was like, I got mad watches, but I don't got one that look like that. And I said, listen, I'm going to go back. If you see me come back, I'm going to buy it. So she remembered me. So when we walked in, it even looked bigger than it was. It was like, oh, come. So now, all the superficial people, probably like, oh, he probably plays sports or something.
That's crazy.
Or something, you know what I'm saying? He probably plays sports, but it was very superficial. In that part of LA, it was very superficial.
That's why I love New York. You can walk around New York City, you don't know who you bumping into.
Yeah,
you don't know who you bumping into.
Don't.
New York City is diverse, man. It's cool, man. Just certain parts, people. We know New York streets, and there's certain parts you can't just be walking around thinking it's sweet.
Nah.
That's why I wouldn't go. Listen, I'm not going to California, San Francisco.
But, and maybe because I was a New Yorker, the love that I got from people who didn't know me was more different. Like I couldn't go to Brownsville the way I went to Long Beach.
Yeah, you can.
Nah, I couldn't.
They want to know who you are in New York City. That's the difference.
See, I couldn't go to... when I went to Long Beach, I was in somebody's living room that I ain't even know. Met him in the studio. We just chopped it up. I took a chance, and he took a chance with me. He was like, yo, man, come have dinner with us, blah, 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 blah. And I was in his living room. Met his family, met his kids. We talking music. I don't know son. Son embraced me, gave me his math, and then told me, well, wherever you go out here, just let me know where you at. You know what I'm saying? So if you need me, you holler. Sure enough, like 2 days later, I hit him he's like, yo, where you at? He pulled up.
That's
greet
love.
Me. It was love, bro. They know me.
You ain't getting out of New York City.
Nah, I ain't getting out of New York.
You'd be lucky if a dude take you to the doorstep.
And if you do take me to the doorstep,
you get booked.
I'm booked.
Yeah, straight booked. And you better hope it ain't dark over there.
So that's one thing I would say, like the love, and maybe I got that love because I was from New York, and maybe if I was from Long Beach, they would have treated me different and be like, yo, who you, homie, or whatever. But the love I got while I was there was like and that's what made me comfortable.
That's what that's why I don't I don't mind traveling, bro. I don't mind traveling. There's just certain places I don't think I would go. Yeah, like I'm not checking in. I'm not doing that. You're not gonna tell me what to wear. Listen, we don't do that in New York. I don't hear people saying, yo, you checking in New York City and forget. No. I even watch videos of people down south doing that.
Yeah, but you see, like the checking in thing, especially in those regions that like as far as like rappers and all that, to me that's senseless because they don't do it to actors. They don't do it. That's politics that I don't get. I don't even sit here and get. But when it comes to like the gang culture out there, how prevalent it is, logically to us and everyone outside of it, we'd be like, yo, why X, Y, and Z, why so and so? But right now, if like this was a hood for a gang, if you lived in this hood, if you banging or not, you reap what this hood get. So you go to the other town, you dealing with everything that hood gets. So this is why people automatically, wherever you from, that's what you join. And that culture is different. Is it right or wrong? It is. It's just that's what it is. That's what it is. So they deal with it differently. You know what I'm saying? They deal with it differently. But when I was out there, it was love. It was love. I got love. There in Atlanta. When I went to Atlanta was much love. But I stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, you talk different.
I talk different. Yeah. You know, everywhere I went, I'm like, oh, where you from? I'm like, I'm from New York. So I got mad love.
New York, boy.
I got mad love.
You're a New York dude. They know you. And plus the way you walking, probably they know where you from.
Dress.
You know they.
You know me. I was putting up stickers everywhere. Busting stickers everywhere. Everywhere.
That's why, to go places, you got to know where you're going.
Yeah.
We could sightsee, but if it look kind of crazy, we got to go.
We got a comment says you know, wouldn't our lives be easier if we just talked and act like humans? And you know, the sad part about talk and act like humans is if everybody don't do it, everybody ain't gonna get it. And a lot of times the low level of people, like we talk about, a lot of people just look at the gangs or the crime, and they look at like the low level of it, but not the high end of the creation or the causes or the roots of things, man. And yeah, things would be much easier. It most definitely would. But unfortunately, easy for many people will not be in existence.
You know, that sound good. That sound good. People should just talk and act like humans, but majority of the time, there's a lot of people and
now I got a question. And this question might sound as simple, as complex as it is, right? What does mean acting human? Because if we go by the test, if we go from the test of time, even if we go in, and I don't want to get too religious, but even if we go into religious books, someone tell me what human is, because human, we've been doing wrong since Adam and Eve, if we want to go
that's why that I didn't understand.
You know what I'm saying?
He said act like humans.
You know what I'm saying?
What does a human act like?
And the reason why I pose that is because things are subjective to definition. Like if we just genuinely cared for our individual lives and loved
each other.
Loved our individual lives. Because a lot of times when there's violence and there's hate is because the love and respect we have is diminished. That's why people do a lot of stuff. So it roots back to that individual. You gotta have that individual love for yourself. You can't break a man or get a man out of character when he good. He not gonna hurt you. He don't wanna take abuse of you. He don't wanna harm you when he's in real love of himself. It's when he not, bro. When he got a hate or anger or frustration, he ready to do whatever.
There's a lot of hate in this world. There's a lot of hate in this world. There is a lot of hate. And no matter, even if he's doing good, somebody hates him.
Yes.
There's a lot of hate in this world. And even with racists, it's a lot of hate. That's the problem with this world. Yeah. You know, if we act like humans, a lot of people, if they would stop hating each other and hating the things that people do for each other.
I'm gonna go into the realist, right? Hate me. I don't care. Hate me. When you start to act on your hate is when there's an issue. You don't gotta like me. You can hate me because I'm black. You could cross the street. You could tuck your pockets. You could tell your kids don't marry people who look like me. Life as you choose. But once you start demonstrating your hate towards me and acting in it, now we got a problem. And that's the problem for me. Feel how you feel. Feel how you feel. I don't want to take that right from nobody. Feel how you feel. But once you act on it, bro, you cross lines.
You know, a lot of people are taught hatred as a child.
Yes.
And it's in a family. So, I don't like to talk about races or nothing, but it's a lot of hatred in the world.
It is.
And a lot of people, even if we act human, we can't act human towards the other race because the other race might not like our race. Or that race might not get along with you because of the past.
We see you, and this is why I said, once you love you and do you, like, I think a lot of people in life they want the accommodation to their presence, right? They want to be acknowledged And if I don't like a person, for whatever reason, me and this person is at odds. They might not even know I'm at odds with them, and I walk by them, and I look away, and I walk by them. That's okay. I crossed no lines, but chances are that person will be like, "What? What you did? You ain't gonna acknowledge me? What, you gonna disrespect me?" No, it's okay. It's okay. And that's where we as a people gotta walk by me, but you don't like me, walk by me, bro. But the moment you spit in front of me, the moment you say, yo, you N-word, now you have administrated your hate towards me. Now I have the right to react to it. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody put America is racist. That's never gonna end. We be dreaming if we would think it will.
No, racism is never gonna end.
And you know what? That's the worst part. That's why that's why things are happening. That's why things are happening. That's why I listen, man. I believe in certain things, Bud, and racism been going on a long time, yeah. And to teach your children that and to teach whatever of hatred, it's never gonna get better.
It's all right. It's not gonna get better, but I think kind of in that phrase, America is racist, right?
Why is America racist? They want to take. They want to take
conditioning.
Yeah.
But my thing is, right, I'm not even in the business of trying to unracify America.
Nobody.
No. My whole thing is building the love and strength, information, camaraderie with those that are like-minded with me. Because if we waste too much time on the energies outside, we not taking care of our own. Once we could do that, then we can build the forces. And I don't mean the forces like an attack. I just mean to combat the energies that exist. That's it. We got to focus on ours. Forget who racist. Forget who blah, blah, blah. And when I say forget, I don't mean take a blind eye to it. But I mean like, I'm not in the business of forcing someone to like me. Don't like me.
It don't matter.
But if you put your hands on me, if you administrate your hate towards me, I have then the opportunity, the objective, and the chances to make the decision to react to you. That's my thing. Once you do that, now you disrespectful.
Listen, you could hate me. Anyway, people gonna hate you regardless.
Yeah.
As people walk by you, they can hate you, whatever. That's you. You're right. Don't physically touch me, or we good.
Cross the street.
Always remember, we bleed the same blood.
Yeah, cross the street. You can cross the street.
Don't matter if you hate me, whatever you wanna. Just play your distance. Stay far away, and
yeah.
I don't care about that. There's people probably that I shake their hands that hate me.
Yeah.
It don't go farther than that.
You as long as you don't disrespect me, you don't have to respect me. That's another thing that we got a misconstrued. Yo, you gotta respect me. We want to demand the approach of others. No, don't disrespect me. Walk past me. Yeah. You don't even gotta look at me, but don't disrespect me, because you gotta administrate an action towards me once you disrespect me. But you don't gotta respect me. You don't gotta acknowledge me. But we be wanting, they gotta respect me. They gotta, no, man, do you, bro. Do you.
You can even say that, Spud. Like, you could think you disrespect me. As long as you don't touch me or, like, physically, I don't care. I don't care. I walk right by you like you don't even exist. As long as you don't physically touch me or try to harm me, we good. The world is full of hate. I don't care. Just don't touch me.
Yeah.
You don't touch me, and we good. We good. You could talk all that across from me and all that. As long as you don't get like real close and then we good. Yeah. I don't care about that. Hatred is never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. They could say, we as one. We're never as one. Nobody has one here.
No.
In this world, nobody has one.
That's a dream.
Yeah, that's a big dream.
That's a dream.
And if the dreams come true, we would never be in these predicaments that we are.
We're gonna be a one. That's a dream. That's that's been painted. The whole nation under one individual with liberty and justice. I mean, the man owned slaves who did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we like.
It's never gonna stop.
That's not gonna stop. But just because it's not going to stop, don't mean we do. We got work to do.
We got a lot of work to do.
You know what I'm saying? We got work to do. It's like we can't oh man, racism in the world and no. All right, that's happening. That's happening. What we doing? What we building? And when I mean building, I mean feeding the mind as well as physical. You know what I'm saying? What are we destroying? And when I say destroying, I'm doing mathematics now. Build and destroy. You know what I'm saying? What we destroying, and when I mean destroy, I don't mean physically. I mean also deteriorating mind frames and how we view and look at one another, because that's conditional.
You know, Sputter, even what we gonna do. A lot of people that think they helping, they really not helping. They're doing nothing but causing more trouble. They're causing more trouble because they like.
And some people don't know though.
They know. No, I promise you, they know.
I'm gonna tell you how subtle we as a people don't know. I'm gonna tell you in one instance. I'm gonna tell you how subtle as a people we don't know. We use the N-word, bro. We use the N-word. That right there. I don't care how woke someone is. I don't care if that's how subtle we've been indoctrinated to adapt to something that was used to suppress us, bro. Think about it.
But we've been worked over, bro. You think back in the days they used the N-word?
Who?
Like race any like the slaves. You think they called them that back in the day?
Each other?
No, like people.
Yes.
Like the other people.
Yes. It's indoctrinations. Yeah, they did. And then we've adopted and we like, yo, it's brotherly. I don't say it with the
with the attention to be racist.
With the ER, but bro, think about it right now. Say we start and guys, I'm just using an analogy. Please don't hang me. Say right now, I'd be like, you call a white guy. I'm just gonna change this. An orange guy, you be like, yo, he's an orange. You oranger, and we laughing, ha 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 ha. We kill the oranges. Hang them from trees, rip their testicles off, whip them, put them to horses, they rip apart, kill the kids. You know, they had a law in Virginia that they could kill and we start killing them, right? And then years later, oranges be like, yo, what up, oranger? Yo, you my oranger, my dude. Yo, these oranges is crazy. The people from that lineage will be sitting back like, what the hell?
You think that's a bad...
Bro, that's how subtle we got worked. That's how much damage we have that we can't even see that, bro. We can't see it. We just made it nice. It's common. It's so common. I see white boys who now rap do it. Like, it's so common, bro. That's how much we got worked, bro. We got worked.
That's a bad word.
It's bad, bro.
And you know what? Bro. A lot of people use it in a sentence and don't realize that you say it like so many times.
And we got so conditioned to it that we don't realize how much the more we got conditioned to allowing and accepting it, how much suppression we just adapt. It's like a kid in a household. You dummy. All his life, you dummy, and then he gets old enough and he was like, I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. The suppression, we so worked. We do it to ourselves, bro.
That word is that's a bad word.
It's a bad word, bro. And
I never thought about that.
Yo, bro. It's a seriously like,
even when my friends say it, and then the white dude say it, yo, he racist, son. But you just said it too, like mad times.
Yo, bro, it's you know, they say there's words and power, and you know they say like words. Like the word like to spell a word, like a spell, like a magical spell. They say words are spells, right? And I don't want to get all crazy with it, but if you really think about the psychological effect of that, bro, we run around using the N-word like nothing.
Do you think like even to say it to your peoples in front of the other peoples is bad?
Yo, bro, it's like my soul. When I see people, so I stopped using it since 1996. I stopped using the word. I don't repeat it. That's why I said the N-word. I don't repeat it. It ain't in none of my raps. Anything that I ever recorded and put it out, it ain't. I stopped using it.
They use that a million times in the raps.
And it wasn't until I read a book, Know Thyself and The Message to the Black Man. I read all those books when I was locked up. And it wasn't until one day a bunch of dudes was talking and they were using it a lot. And I didn't realize how much they were using it until I started feeling funny about the word. And then I'm like, yo, it was like 40 times in 2 seconds between 3 people. They just kept using it. And the CO is at the bubble. He's at the top of the bubble and he's looking at it. I was in a dormitory at the time, so I'm in my dorm adjacent to the bubble. So they're in the middle between me and the CO. And I'm watching this and I'm listening and I'm like, it's bothering me the more I hear it. And they walk off and the CO walked off and he says, I don't even gotta say it. I don't even gotta say it. When I saw that, I was just like, wow. We doing the work. And we doing it impeccably. We doing it we even gave it style and grace, bro. We gave it power. We gave it brotherly love. He said, I don't even gotta say it. I don't even gotta say it, bro.
It's a bad word, bro.
I was like, yo, I'm never using that word again, bro. And I stopped.
I slip up sometimes and be like, "Yo, what up?"
It's conditioning.
It's not. It's bad to say that to somebody though, Spud. And it could be not a black dude. It could be a Spanish dude. It could be, "Yo, what up?" And it just come out. And I, after I walk away, I'd be like, "Damn, I just told him that." Like, if he called me that,
you gonna duff him out?
No, I can't because I told him. I explained. I said it to him, so it's like cool to him. If I'm saying it to him and we not the same race, like even Spanish people, you call Spanish people, wetbacks. It's like racist, bro.
Now imagine 100 years from now, Spanish going around like, yo, what up, my wetback?
Nah, that's not a good word. But a lot of people don't know those words, but. A lot of people just keep saying the N. They'll keep saying the N. The N word is like more common than anything.
It is.
So when you see the other races say it, it's like
we got beat with it so much, bro. We got beat with it so much. I'm telling you, it's just like the kid in the household who got told, "Yo, you dumb, you dumb, you dumb, you dumb," and then he grows up and he's like, "Ah, man, I'm dumb, and then it's like, "Yo, what up, dummy? Yo, what up, dummy?" And then. As generations go, the depth of what that word is taking a transformation, but now it becomes common between people. Now it becomes an entity. You say, yo, that N word. You give body to it. Even in the sentence, yo, that's a good N word. Oh, he a cool dude. I can't stand that N word. Now he's not a cool dude. Your N words be bugging. Okay, he's a little off. Like, we give body to it depending on how we use it, bro. And that's how subtle we as a people got worked over, bro. Like, the work and it's been centuries. It's been years, bro. It's been years. But I had this argument with a professor. She's very pro-black. She's very she uses the word woke too much for me, but she's very insightful of history. She knew history very detailed, but she used the word so much. And I said, you with all the education you got, you can't see how that worked. You can't sit here and tell me that ain't an effect from that. And, she argued with me with the book, but I'm like, you can't. There's no. That's insane to even argue with somebody that, bro. You can't. I'd rather somebody say, yo, you right, bro, but I just like using it. I can respect you, bro. But don't sit here like, nah, bro, it means never ignorant getting your goals accomplished. I'm like, listen, do not listen to Tupac on this one, bro.
That's what that means?
That's what Tupac said, yeah. Never ignorant getting goals accomplished. And I heard reason why I said that, people recited that to me. People recited like, no, bro, it don't mean that, bro. It don't mean that.
That's how you know I never listened to Pac like that.
It don't mean that, but we got a lot of work to do, man. As a people.
Too much work to do, bro.
And you see how that surface level of that we don't even think about that as a problem. That's how much work there is because the layers are so thick and it's been so much time that we just been under it. It's common, bro. It's nothing.
That's sad, bro.
It's nothing.
The world we live in.
The world that worked us that we live in, bro. Because we got worked over as a people, bro.
You know that you say as a people. You know, if we stuck together as a people, how strong we would be.
Yeah.
How strong we would. You know, that's the worst part. That as a people, we can't be one people. The one person that's in charge has to be the bigger people.
It's bigger than in charge. It's like I can't look at the Dominican brother like my people because he be like, oh, me no black. You got some Africans looking at American black like, you know, African. We got blacks looking at African like, you African. I'm American. We got Jamaicans looking at Trinidadians like, brethren. Oh yeah, how old are you, brethren? And then you got Trinidad. Boy, you like the lines of separate, and that's the work.
But you black. But you're black.
That's you black.
Everybody's black. When you know, so when your race, that's when they say, "Oh, I'm not black." How you not black? I get into arguments with certain people because sometimes I could say, "Yo, I'm not black." I say I'm not black, but how I'm not black? Everybody's black. Everybody's black. Everybody's black.
And that be a thing with us.
You're black.
That we fight in separation, and we don't even know why we do it. You know why we do it? Because during slavery, they treated different slaves from different areas different depending who colonized the area. So it's traditional. So we in this tribal state today, we don't even know black women don't know why they take the independence so strong. They don't even know why they take this. A high percentage of black women have this strong stance. They don't even know why they have that stance. Now we at odds with them as people when at one time they had to do that because the first thing in slavery they did was attack the man. They beat the man, so the moms had to step in and be strong for the kids. After centuries of that, the disconnection from the man being removed from the household, being dehumanized, demasculated, the woman had this stance. Then it grew into this independent, I don't need no man joint. These are traits from oppression that we translate now to an empowerment, just like the N-word. Just like the N-word, it's the same thing. But we don't know that. We so worked, bro. We worked, bro. We worked, man. And now we down here scrapping, beefing. Yo, you Dominican, I no player.
I heard Dominicans say that.
Yeah, I heard Dominicans say a whole bunch of times.
I heard them say that a lot of times.
I'm like, son, you darker than me.
I heard them say that like, and I ain't gonna lie, it get me tight. It get me tight because I'm like, yo, bro, you more darker than me, and how you not black? I'm like, what color are you anyway? I'm not black.
But you see,
even the color.
Yeah.
Ask people, yo, what color are you?
I know black.
I'm brown.
I know
you
black.
Brown?
I know, and that goes back, bro, to the like how the transitions of slavery. We got treated because of dark skin so much bad. You had people identifying as something that they were able to get by. You know what I'm saying? There were fair skin, as they used to call it, fair skinned people back in the days who were either lying in schools to get transition better. But then as time goes, people start adapting that hatred that we got, and we start. It's a one of the biggest things that I saw that affected us that we really don't see in this day. Right?
My papa is an EBT people. He was a racist, see?
Yeah, it's okay.
You see?
It's okay.
And you see you got fools like that. You're like that.
It's
you see? And if
but you see, we will continuously face that. And as long as we're not all off our square and keep insightful, we just go. You know what I'm saying? We'll just go. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that can be. You know what I'm saying? So it's let me see some. Bam, right there. Boom. what I'm saying? Bam, he out there. I had to get up. But that's what we face in life. That right there. Then we get riled up. Like
it doesn't. It don't rile me up, Spot. It just makes me realize that if we really did be face to face, would you even have the heart to say it?
Nah, you wouldn't.
You people are tough on the lines,
yes.
and that racism. You could talk all that, but I wish you had the heart to do it while you here.
Nah.
Or we next to you.
Nah.
You're a fool. You're a fool.
People hide. For those that are on Instagram, we just had an ignorant person on TikTok post that we were Tyrone and Lamar, and he put chicken and watermelons, and he said EBT people and quit shoplifting, and this is what we face. This is what we are against when we down here hating each other while we got the world that's doing that. And this is why I say we got a lot of work to do, y'all. We got a whole lot of work to do, and we got to be careful. We got to be careful because
you get blocked
from our trauma, and I mean in real life. Like this is social media, but in real life, an individual like that, we got to be careful of that, because an individual like that, I have us off our square. We'll go upside somebody's head like that, and now we got to face the law, and then all the things that we got to look after. Like we got our kids, we got our businesses, we got our loved ones and our wives, we got our people. So we got to be very careful of those ploys and those plots and those trigger statements that people use to get the response that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted a response.
Yeah, I didn't want to, respond to him because I don't know who he is. But I think that's most stupid. That's stupid. People, you got better things in life to do than that. And those are one of the people that would teach their kids to do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, most definitely.
And those are the kids that come to the school and thinking that they could talk the way they want to talk. And they use the N-word bluntly. They'll use the N-word bluntly.
So, I just got my I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say what I was going to say, but I just got my technical man on just now, and I kindly blocked him and reported him and took those stages, because it sucks when you got individuals like that.
You got nothing to do. Nothing better to do.
Nothing to do.
Talk about EBT, and you know what's sad? y'all on EBT more than anybody. If you really want to get technical,
yes,
you want to get technical. You want to get technical. You could Google it too. Whoever you was, go Google it.
Yeah, he gone.
Go Google it.
He gone.
I know he gone, but I want him to go Google it. Who's on there more than anything?
And you know what's crazy? People be hiding behind that, pushing and promoting. Imagine again. I'm just gonna. I don't even want to spend too much more time on this idiot that was on TikTok, but we gotta be careful.
Yeah, because if it was outside, it would have went upside his head.
Yeah, went upside his head.
Believe me.
And chances and even me, and I could probably say us, how we diplomatically can deal with it. We gotta be on our square, because it could be that day where we got time for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got time for it. Where we like, what you say? You know what I'm saying? What you say? And like I said earlier, you can hate me. You could feel everything you just felt. You can feel that. That's perfectly fine. You can feel that. But once you start to demonstrate that towards me, it gives me the opportunity and the lane to react or respond. And even though I have that lane to respond or react, I gotta be careful. I gotta be mindful.
You know what?
I gotta be mindful.
He a little better than me. I'm knocking your shit to the white meat. I'm straight up beating you up. I'm not playing with you. Listen, I watch too much movies. I know that I got a lot to lose, but when it get to that point and I can hear you mouthing off a lot, I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna jump up.
He said that the name of this individual was Yo underscore moms underscore cheek underscore clapper. Your mom's cheek clapper. And what's sad was like even the name and then the picture and then the comments, a lot of people go so far just for the response. And the sad part about it, and that's what I mean about content, some people don't even truly hate, bro. But we so caught up in the comments and the reactions, like this concept of being a troll is sickening to my soul, bro.
Sickening to
my soul. Like how life has just come to this content creation thing. Like it ain't even creative, bro.
He was home bored, bro. You gotta be and to do stuff like that. You got no life, bro. You have no life.
You don't.
Or you was bullied, or you just I don't know. And that's what kills me. That's what kills me. That's why when people say togetherness and as one, it never gonna be that, man. Cause they taught that from childhood, man. They taught that from childhood. You go to different schools and they look at your kid like, why is he here? Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, I know they say they made it equal for the kids. It's not like that, man. You know, even at the lunchroom, you know, they got different parts where the kids sit on different sides of the table, bro. And like I always say, that's jail. That's a jail mentality. Because the blacks, the Spanish, the whites, everybody sit at a different table. You know, there be kids kids don't know what they doing. Yeah. They have no idea. They so happy to just be around each other.
Be around.
You know, then when they get a little older, their parents start talking and talking. They listen, their best friend could probably be a different color as them, but they don't understand.
Yeah, straight up.
That's why, I wish certain things in this world would change. But even the laws, man, it's not made for.
We have to do the changes in us, bro. The world ain't changing. Hate's not changing.
You know the worst part?
People say the fight of hate. You're not gonna win that fight. But we gotta do the changes in us. We gotta build the love for ourselves. We have to do that.
You see how you say that? We hate each other. We hate each other.
I want to stop you on that.
We as one, we hate each other. I want to stop you on that. There's a lot of hate in us, man.
I want to stop. And the reason why I want to say this to you, brother, everybody on here, we gotta stop saying we as a people hate each other or we as a people don't sit together. You know what that does? It creates the dismantle. No, there is people who are not for it. Imagine going right now, the U.S. government soldiers, right? The Marines, whoever. There's some of them that are scared. There's some of them that's going to AWOL. Some that's going to run. Some of them that don't believe in it, right? Imagine you being in the middle of that and everyone that's in the middle of that. All the soldiers be like, yo, we ain't sticking together. You ain't going to go out on a limb for that. So who's not sticking together?
Evil.
We not, forget them. We gotta, you know what? Who's sticking together? This us? Alright, we sticking together. But we keep feeding this concept, bro. And we don't realize it with black people never stick together. I hear that so much. It's like, you hear it so much, it becomes the true reality, even amongst those that do stick together, bro. If it's just me and you in the world, and I know this ain't true, but if it's just me and you in the world, that like, yo, as a people, we gotta do this, and everybody in the world says no. I don't care about everybody in the world. Nate, what we gotta do, bro? We gotta just get one more. We focus on one more. Now we know we sticking together. We can't sit here. Imagine me and you talking about, yo, black people don't stick together. We ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
I never, that is common. That's all they say. Black people don't stick together.
Stop saying that.
But it's sad to say, Spud. It's like
it's not true.
I don't know. Spud, I don't know.
It's not true, bro.
We take each other out.
We do.
We take each other out, and
when the reason why it's not true, me and you stick together.
But I'm not. Listen, I'm black.
But there go.
I'm black. You're black. So
so it's true. But where it's at, it's not true for everyone.
Everyone, but this is what I'm saying.
But when we say black people don't stick together, that's everyone.
That's every race, though. there's a lot
but we can't say every. That's why we as a people, we gotta stop saying, yo, black people don't stick together. We got to. We have to. Not all of us, we all don't stick together. That's true. That's true. But black people don't stay together, bro. That's the inclusion of all of us, bro. That's diminishing to our mission as a people with growth by saying that. And it rolls off easy. And we know what it means. We're not saying everyone, but we gotta stop. Stop saying you're black. No, a lot of us don't. That's true. And I can sit here and say a lot of us don't. There are some that don't. But to say yo, black people don't stick together. Bro, we doing the work, bro.
We
gotta stop. We gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop doing the work.
Even when you say that, black people don't stick together. A lot of Spanish people don't stick together.
A lot of white people don't stick together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
But you see,
a stereotype.
But
I'll give you one quick thing, right?
Yeah.
I asked one of my mans one day. I said, yo, there was two people that robbed somebody down the street. I said, yo, what color was he? What was his first word?
He said black.
So, you know the stereotype. And I said, yo, how did you know that? I said, why was that the first word? And my man, Puerto Rican. Mm-hmm. I said, why was that the first word that came out your mouth? He said, yo, that's the truth. I said, how you know that? I said, who told you that? I said, the description. I said, what did they say that made you believe that? You know, and it's crazy because I'm black. You know, I have family members that are real like they crazy. They crazy, bro. To race. And it's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool because if you like me and you don't like them, we got a problem.
Yeah.
Because we are the same.
But to you, but to some people, you're not black.
But that's something that's to some people you could think that.
There's people I've been told, bro, to my face by a white lady that I can't be black. You're not black. I said, why? At the time I was this was in prison, I was going to college. She said, but you're in the college program. And I got flared up. Her name was Miss Miller. And then when I really looked at Miss Miller, when I really looked at her, I realized she dead ass believes this.
They do.
Whatever growing up, whatever raising, whatever conditioning, she was baffled because she thought I was, which I'm black. But she, in her head, like, I thought he was black, but he's not black. He's in the college program.
That means you dumb.
So to her head,
we dumb.
Black people, they
dumb.
don't do this.
Yeah.
So a guy named, and I put him on blast. His name is Renee. A guy, Puerto Rican dude named Renee. One day we was having this conversation, and we was having a black-white conversation, and he says to me, "Yo, Spud, I got a question for you. If you walking down the alley 3 a.m, and you see a black guy, you ain't gonna get scared?" I said, "My dude, if I'm walking 3 o'clock in the morning, and I see anybody in the alley, it's gonna feel funny." You know, he said, he was like, "I ain't think about that." Because black been painted
to be
evil.
Yeah.
To be bad. It's been painted so much that it was the easy go-to because of conditioning. And this is why I said we as a people got work to do, because we do little things that continue the perspective amongst ourselves. Forget what they people think. Ourselves, bro. It's the
stereotype is crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
The stereotype is crazy. And you know, I even say that on jobs. You know, when you go fill out a resume and you fill out for a job,
and you say
and your name, you put the race. You know, you put African American, and you know they don't know you.
They don't know you, but
they don't know.
It's prejudged.
Yeah, they that's already a strike. That's one strike.
Screening.
You know, your last name don't end with a vowel. That's another strike.
Screening.
I was taught that during the work I do. Like the vowels mean a big thing. Like
region of where you're from.
You know that was a killer, and I just think the race card is ridiculous. Even when people get fired, people get fired. The first thing you say, "Oh, he's a racist." Why he's a racist? What made you believe that he was a racist? Oh, he didn't like me. No, you've been here this long. You fired yourself.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I'm we even on the race part, we get so caught up in some of the actions and the repercussions that it's an easy go to. Just as much as having or painting black people as a evil or something wrong is an easy go to. Racism is an easy go to. Now, I'm not saying we don't face it, but it's an easy go to.
Every day.
It's an easy go to. And I can't stress that we gotta build. We gotta build ourselves.
Even going to the store, Spud.
Yeah.
Go in the store. You know, listen, it's life. You know, and I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
I think that's very disrespectful for you to follow me around the store and look at me because of the color of my skin. And
I went. This is recent. This is recent. I went to buy a suit. I went to a spot to buy a suit. I just jumped out of the car. It was cold. I had my hoodie. I had my Mermar hoodie on. So I walk into the store, and one dude who was of Latin descent, he looked like Ecuadorian. I don't know where he's from, but he looked Ecuadorian. He greeted me. Hey, how you doing? You looking for something? I said, I'm looking around. The older dude looked at me and he looked away. And I scoured and I said to myself, and Sincere always used to make fun of me when I go into a spot. I don't force nobody to take my money. So if I walk in a spot and I'm in there 2 seconds and I'm not getting, I'm out of here. So I walk, and I said, I'm gonna walk to the back. Sure enough, son came around. I was like, hey, anything you looking for? So I said, I'm looking for, Miami vibe, nice linen, something. And he take me, he's pulling out joints, and he's like, yo, let me size you up. And he sized me. He made the experience cool, right? This is the sad part. Take my jacket off, take the hoodie off. I throw the vest on, the blazer, tried it out, and I'm like, all right, cool. I put my car key on the side so he could, because I keep it. Wait, oh boy, everything changed. Prejudged me. I know he prejudged me. Now, he might not have had hate. I didn't see hate from him. But I saw like, he ain't buying nothing. So, while I'm trying on the jackets, four to five, they might have been like 3 together. I couldn't tell, but it was like 4 to 5 white people came in, and oh boy ran to them. So I asked son, yo, y'all get paid commission on the sales or whatever? He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I said, all right, cool. So I really looked for what I want. By the time I got my this was Wednesday that just passed. I got my joint. I picked it out. He sized me up, did all the measurements. It was like Tuesday, boom, boom. I got to the counter and I got to pay to this dude. I went to him and I was like, and ain't none of them buying nothing. And ain't none of them buying nothing.
Yeah, you lost the sale. You know, you go in the stores too, Spot. You go to, listen, they look at you like you ain't got nothing. Itch, what up, Itch? I go to the store for my daughter. My daughter's birthday. I go to Bloomingdale's, and a lady, I'm dirty because of the type of work I do. But I pick my daughter up, and we in the store, and I'm dirty, and my daughter points up and says, "Daddy, I want that one." It was a Burberry dress, and I asked the lady. It was nobody around, and I asked the lady. I said, "Yo, you think you could get that for me?" She said, "Yo, Spud." She looked at me, looked at my gear, and said, "That dress is not on sale." So I think I'm bugging. I'm like, yo, I know I'm bugging this lady. An older lady. She could be my grandmother. She was a little old white lady. So, I tell my daughter, I said, listen, go on the side over there. I said, go on the side over there. Like, I made her walk around a little section. And I got real disrespectful to the lady. I got real disrespectful. I got real disrespectful. And I said, what the fuck you just tell me? She said, I ain't mean it. I said, listen, I called the B and everything. I said, go get your fucking manager. I said, go get your whoever runs your section. And I'm really like hitting the table, and she's like, please. I said, go get the man before I make a scene in here. Another scene. So the guy comes, a little white dude, and he goes, what's the problem, sir? I said, tell this lady what the fuck she just, what she just told me. And she's like, oh, I made a mistake and told him it was on sale. I said, listen, I make more money than you and him. I promise you. I said, I promise you I make more money than both of y'all. He's like, sir, calm down. I said, listen, this old B need to get...
My man was into this... Beep,
yeah,
beep,
yeah,
beep,
yeah, oh yeah, like it was a lot of those. It was a lot of those because I was with my child, and I felt kind of crazy that she would look at me like I was a dirt bomb. Not knowing that I got money, I could pay for the shit. But, and I never went back into Bloomingdale's, bro.
It was Bloomingdale's?
Yeah, I never went back into Bloomingdale's after that, bro. I thought that was very... you walk in the stores, they look at you. They following you. Then they got one guy on the phone. He in every section you at.
Yeah, it just said, yo, the flea market. So I was in Florida with Itch. And we went to the flea market. And, yo, every aisle we went through, security behind us.
Oh, no, bro.
Every aisle we went this way, spun this way. My man... Everywhere. I'm like, yo, son, what's up with son? Everywhere we went, security was on us, bro. Everywhere we went, security.
That's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. And then look at y'all. They didn't even know if y'all got bread. They just looking at y'all.
Just looking.
Like, oh, and at a flea market?
Flea market, bro.
You serious, bro.
Flea market.
You serious,
While
bro.
mad white folks was stealing.
Everything, because they steal everything.
I see people walking to the little thing, they touching stuff. I see them just walking straight there.
Straight out.
Like, yo, you watching me,
You ever
bro?
see their bags beep and they don't even follow them? They wait till your shit beep. Beep, oh,
So,
get him.
yeah,
Yo, come over, let me talk to you. Like, yo, you ain't just hear sun shit beep off? They look at you like you stupid. You go there. They left the little scanning thing on there on purpose.
Look, he said, yo, that's for real. Even in the food court. We were in the food court. He come sweep our table. You security. What you sweeping for?
Oh, he was the janitor too?
My man swept our table in the food court, bro.
I'll give you another one. I went into H&M, I think, with Lil Nay and my daughter, and Lil Nay was Lil though. And Lil Nay is running around the store, and I see a guy on the phone on every aisle, bro. I'm stupid, but believe me, I'm stupid. I love this. So I'll wait till you do it. And Lil Nay is like running around smacking the clothes. Like he's little. So I'm like, so I just stand there and I'm waiting till the guy come closer. And he looking and I say, yo, Lil Nay, you do whatever you want. I said, we good. The dude looked at me. I said, yo, bro, why is you following me? He like, I'm not. I said, yo, every aisle I went down, you here. You here.
Why you here?
What are you doing? He like, oh, listen, we got money. I said, you know what? We ain't buying shit in here. I said, fuck you in your store.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, listen, the beep, beep, beep don't stop. The beep don't stop. You can follow me. I'm gonna turn around and get stupid on you. Believe me, I'm gonna get stupid. The guy that you need to follow is that guy that's over there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Putting the shirts in the bag and maybe putting it in the back, told him he gonna go try it on. He got full pants on. It's sad, Spud, that they do the stuff that they do to us. Yo, my uncle is wicked. My uncle? Oh, man. He wicked when it come to color, bro. He wicked, son. He wicked, son. My grandmother, God rest her soul. I told you the story. When my uncle brought the lady to the crib.
Yep.
And my grandmother, yo, that was wild. Yo, my heart fell, Spud, for the lady. Grandma. I didn't even realize, what she was saying. I didn't realize what she was saying, Spud. And my uncle black, real black, dark. Yo, he turned red, I could see the red in him. Yo, no, my mom's dead. And my grandmother, all the time, she would tell me as a kid, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, yo.
Yo.
It's life. And that's why I told you, anything they give out, whatever they doing, I'm not trying it. You could give it out or dig whatever you want. Nah. I live like it's back in the days, bud. Anything. If it be a vaccine, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Cool as a fan, gat in hand. Yeah. I don't want to blast the man, but I can and I will though. I'm trying to. That's Biggie. That's Biggie.
And that was fire.
That's Biggie. Shout out to everybody jumping on, man. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. This is the Dungeon Talk. We were chopping it up. We went from the fires to us as a people, to ignorant people that we just had to block and report on TikTok as well. And we just bringing it back around to some of the things that we face. Berg said, you guys got the best podcast. Salute to you, Berg Nation. I was actually in the studio with Berg last night. We was in here burning that night candle. He got a dope project that he's working on. It's going to be some visuals with that as well. He brought the whole thing in here. So most definitely dope. He said covered various life situations. That we did.
And you know what, Berg, that you say that? We do that and then other podcasters do it the following week.
Yeah.
I watch him. It's cool though.
It's cool.
We gonna be there soon. Y'all get, and that's real hate. That's hate.
Yeah, that's hate.
That's hate. But it's okay.
Shout out to those that come on, man, and also those that give us some feedback and vibe with us. We love that. We love making it a conversation piece. So thank you guys for jumping on this week, man. And of course, if you guys during the shows or even the week into it, if y'all got something that come to mind and you're like, yo, let's talk about this, y'all, please feel free. If you see the post, make a comment, say something like, yo, cause y'all talk about. We all for it. We all for it. This is living room conversation, man. It's the Dungeon Talk. So
I wish they chime in.
We in the basement with it. We in the basement.
In the real dungeon.
We in the dungeon with it. So
we in a fly dungeon though. It ain't no dog dungeon. We in a fly.
No dog dungeon.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. This dungeon is I don't want to show you around, but it's dope, man. It's fly, man.
Salute to y'all, man. Be safe on this Sunday. Enjoy your loved ones. I just want to leave y'all with something that we spoke about earlier. We really got to cherish the life that we have as we know it. Try to keep mindful of the little things, the big things, and all the things in between, because sometimes you have it now and there's opportunities, situations, and circumstances that could remove it from you and you do it out. So cherish everything you got and cherish the people who were there for you. Cherish them, man. You know what I'm saying? They say everything is not forever. And there's only one thing that is, and that's death. So enjoy, man. Enjoy. I'm Spell Brooklyn.
I'm Nate, yo.
And this is Dungeon Talk. I keep looking over here because we're reading it. But shout out to everybody on TikTok. Much love. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Y'all have a good one, man. Be safe. Thank you for rocking out with us. And thank you for everybody who saw the ignorance on TikTok and kept cool. And didn't feed into it and didn't give that individual a platform. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for rocking with us and keeping on. So y'all have a good night. Be safe. See y'all next Sunday. Be on the lookout tomorrow on Instagram Live, Shoe Studio, Shoe_Studio. I will be interviewing Casey Rains on Shoe Radio. Check me out on Wednesdays as well, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Instagram. And check us out on Dungeon Talk on Instagram and TikTok. I wish I could do all the shows on TikTok, but because it's an interview show, it's kind of hard to have that. But I might figure something out, even though they said TikTok might be out. But y'all have a good one. Yo, Frex, shout out to Frex. Let me get into the shot. Shout out to Frex. Much love to Frex. She came into the session holding it down as always. I know she had the super big knife on her, so I always feel safe. So shout out to Frank. Y'all be easy, yo. Have a good one.